Buckle up, we are going 0 to 9 with.
Global Quality Services, Singapore.
Okay. So, this is Shakti. He's a very supportive guy and he'll explain what his company does in just one line.
We are basically into consulting and certification support for a lot of industries, be it a manufacturing company or a construction company or an IT company. So we have helped a lot of companies in the last 26 years across 47 countries. And it's a pleasure to have Mr. Mohammed here to interview us on the project what he is undertaking. Thank you.
Okay, so as he told that GQS is working in many countries now, so can you take us to to the beginning? What gap did you see in the market, and why did you start this?
Well, we started around 26 years ago. There was a big gap in terms of quality requirements, health and safety requirements in industries. So we found that many industries did not have the proper expertise. So that is when we decided. I started it as a single owner, but the day when I started, we had about 2 employees. Now we have close to 90 employees spread across different countries. But to come back to the question, yes, there was a gap and there was a need for expertise from consultants like us. So that is how I pitched into this line of business.
Okay, so you gave 20 to 25 different type of certifications. So which is the most demanding currently in 2025?
In the last few years, I should say there has been a lot of cybersecurity incidents which everyone would have read or would have also faced in their personal lives or heard about it through any of your social circles. So cybersecurity is something which is picking very fast in terms of the controls, which as a societal responsibility from our side. We try to also help companies, not from commercial point of view, even non-commercial point of view, so that organizations are safe in terms of cyber security and they have the data safe, their employees safe, the financial information safe. So all that will help companies as well as people to understand, get educated on the cyber security controls and the threats which everyone is facing these days.
Okay, so when a company realizes that they need these certifications, how do they find you? Like they Google it, or it is be majorly a referral business, or
Yeah, two things. So 80% of the times it's the referrals which we get businesses. So usually the companies which we work with, the employees are quite happy with our services. That is how we get more and more, and since there and more inquiries. And that apart, we are in this line of business since 26 years. So anyone can imagine the kind of network we have developed across different countries, different industries and different social circles. So that is people know about us. So anything about certification, we are always there in the in front of the mind.
okay. So currently, what would be the number one major challenge in your business that is coming right now? Any major, you can say, setback or
Major setback is skilled resources. We fail to get skilled resources despite the fact that there are a lot of engineers available. In fact, for any resource requirement, when we push an advertisement for a job on LinkedIn, we get about 100 to 150 resumes in just flat 10 minutes. So that's the kind of resources available. But if we have to really filter down and find out who's the best, then we find there's a very, very small or negligible percentage of skilled people who are available in this resource bank. So the biggest challenge with us is people who have the right mindset to work and the skill set required to carry out these consulting projects.
okay, and something as you are in since in 26 years here, so something that you would want your younger self to know, as there are many founders who are coming and
Mhm.
they are starting out, and you would want them to know this thing.
Yes, one very key thing which everyone has to know is IT always people think it's the beginning of a journey. Actually, if you ask me, there are lots and lots of people who are doing IT. Only looking at IT as a career prospect is something wrong. So beyond IT, there are a lot of things. Even engineering degrees such as mechanical, civil also have a scope. That apart, just not the core engineering. Come people with commerce degrees or even degrees which are not relevant to engineering, non-technical degrees. It can be fashion, it can be merchandising, it can be law. Any of these courses have prospects, and then there are possibilities of getting jobs. But nevertheless, in today's world, degrees, a person having multiple degrees, be it a master degree, a master doctorate, that doesn't help. What is required is a skill. You would have seen in the last few years there are companies which say, okay, we don't want hi-fi university guys here. We want people with high-level skill to come in. So you don't have a degree, no problem. You studied in a tier two or a tier three universities, okay, no problem. But you have a skill set, yes, please come and join us. That is the mentality or the way people or companies are looking at in recruiting new generation people.
Okay, and where can people learn more about GQS and how can they reach if they want to?
GQS is available on Google. You want to know about our services. We are into certain very niche segments, very niche kind of projects which we do. So you can just Google Global Quality Services or my name, and the first 10 pages, we assure you that we are available. So that's how people remember us, and even if they have to get back to us, even if you don't have the contact details saved on the phone, you can just Google and we get to know from Google about us.
Okay, so this is, would you want to ask me a question or something that you have in mind?
I like the way you have actually come up. Very. I feel you're so enterprising. You come up to this level, although you're in second year. You come up with some questions. You're asking me at my level what kind of very matured questions I really appreciate. I don't have a question to ask you, but yes, whatever you're doing, the context of what you're doing, the mindset what you have is really good. I appreciate and wish you all the best.
Okay, so this is GQS for you, and we come up with a new day, a new founder tomorrow.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.